this video, I'm going to just teach you a few layer management tips because the longer you work on a project, the more kind of difficulty you might have keeping all of your layers organized. And so um, if we look at our image here of this elevation, we have tons of swatches and labels and things like that. And it can get, as I said, a little bit cumbersome. So I want to teach you how to create groups using folders. And so you can see my list of layers over here, and I've stretched it up a little bit so that you can see the extent, but yours might look more like this. But what I did was created a folder here, and I'm going to create my last one for you. And I'm going to name this, I'm just double clicking, and I'm going to name it. You can see here I'm labeling it 6 cream paint, and that coordinates with this 6. And so once I have that set up, then I can move this up to the top. This is just a folder. It's not really related to the layers yet. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring in my last set of swatches that relate to that finish number 6. So I'm going to grab those and I'm going to hold down my shift key. And you can see here, because I've labeled all of my layers that relate to this with 6, it's very easy for me to grab them all. And then I'm going to click and hold down on my mouse and bring them up into that folder where it says cream paint, and you can see there'll be a blue box that highlights it, says that that folder is selected. And then you can see now I have this drop down arrow and I can compress it so you can see. Now if I want to access anything that relates to the cream paint, I can go ahead and just hit that drop down and I know that they're all together. I've already created the one for brick and I can condense that. And I can add anything else. For example, you can see here my cream paint is right there. So I can go ahead and grab that and put that in there as well. And again, it's not going to affect the order of anything as far as layers. It really is just a way to organize them. The other thing you might want to be aware of is that you can also lock layers so that they don't move. And several times throughout my lesson to you, I've kind of grabbed things accidentally and moved them. And the one that I definitely never want to move, because that's going to mess up everything, is I never want this floor plan, or pardon me, this elevation to move. And so all I have to do is select that layer and move up here and hit the lock button. And now that that padlock is on there, I couldn't move that if I tried. If I grab this and try to move that layer by selecting my move command and moving using my arrows, it will say that it won't let me nudge it because it's locked. So those are two ways that you can start to control your Photoshop file just a little bit more to make sure that really key layers don't move, and you can lock them all if you want to, and that you can start to group elements that are related to each other within these folders so that it's easier to select and grab elements that all relate to each other easily. And then you don't have such a long list of layers that you have to scroll through every time you're looking for something.